Hello friends in the ukulele world, this is just a brief video to tell you about the workshops I'll be doing at this year's Grand Northern Ukulele Festival in Huddersfield. As I speak, the workshop tickets have just gone on sale a few hours ago, so I thought it'd be a good idea to make a quick video and tell you what's involved in my 3 workshops. Now I must make an important point before I go any further. The Friday workshops are open to the general public, regardless of whether you have a festival pass or not. The Saturday and Sunday workshops are just for people who've already booked a festival pass, so they're not open to just anyone. They're festival ticket holders only. Now, the Friday workshop I'm doing, which is open to the general public at Huddersfield Town Hall, is called Focus on Formby. And as you'd expect with that title, it's all about George Formby's playing style. That's the syncopated strumming. It's all about jazzy rhythms, so if you want to learn jazzy syncopated style, this is the workshop for you. It's not easy, it's not for raw beginners, it's definitely intermediate players, let's say, once you get beyond the beginner stages. But if you're ready for it and you're ready to learn some George Formby style, this is a great workshop. It's very popular, everyone enjoys it. I've done it all over the place for the last 10 years and people tell me that they really enjoy it. It's quite challenging and technical, but it's a great introduction to George Formby's techniques. Now, some of the people who take this workshop are mad keen George Formby fans with banjolales who want to learn George Formby's comic songs. Others, not so much, they just want to dip their toe in the water and see what it's all about, learn how to syncopate and how to get accents on different beats of the bar. Either way, it's fine. We'll have a good time at that workshop. Now, on the Saturday, I'm doing 2 workshops for pass holders only at the Lawrence Batley Theatre. Be sure to book, either way, whether for the public workshops or the pass holder workshops, be sure to book early because they will all sell out. Now, the first of these is a follow-up to the one I've just been discussing. It's actually called Formby Follow-Up, and it's very much a part 2 to come after Focus on Formby. So don't do this one if you haven't already done Focus on Formby. It doesn't matter where or when you may have done that one. You could have done it several years ago at a European workshop with me, or you may have done it with me online last year in the pandemic. It doesn't matter where or when. As long as you've done Focus on Formby, you're very welcome at the part 2 Formby Follow-Up. You could even, if you want a really quick crash course on Formby style, you could do Focus on Formby on the Friday and Formby Follow-Up on the Saturday. It wouldn't give you a lot of time to practice what you learnt on the first session, but it would be possible if you really want a crash course, as it were. So anyway, as long as you've done part 1, you can do part 2. Now, the other workshop I'm doing is totally different, and it's called Technique Troubleshooter, and I'd love to tell you what's in it, but I can't because we don't yet know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It's open to the participants to lead the course of the discussion. It's very much an open question and answer format, a bit of a sort of masterclass style really, in that the participants determine what is going to be discussed. Now, therefore, of course, it would be good if you turned up with some ideas of what you'd like to bring up in the discussion. Now, it may be that you have a problem with your playing, an issue that you keep encountering that you want to get some answers about. It could be a very specific question like, I'm trying to shift from G-7 to C9 and I can't do it, help me. Or it could be something very general like, here's a song I've learnt, tell me how to improve it. Or my strumming sounds awful, what's wrong with it? You know, it doesn't matter how general or specific, we'll find ways to discuss it. Maybe the other participants will help chip in with answers as well, or maybe it'll just be me trying to answer the questions as best I can. But whichever way it goes, we always have a good chat and cover a lot of topics. And the wonderful thing is that the topics are determined by the people who attend. Oh, it doesn't matter, of course, if you want to just turn up and maybe feel a bit shy and don't want to chip in, just want to sit there and listen and let it wash over you like a TV show. You're allowed to do that. You don't have to speak, you don't have to play. You can be more of an observer. But I'm quite happy to talk about ukulele playing for an hour. Even if nobody says anything, I can do that. I can talk about it all night. But it's a bit more beneficial if you come armed with 1 or 2 ideas that you'd like to bring up, and it makes for a more lively discussion. Anyway, those are my 3 workshops. I hope you'll be there at one or other of them, maybe all of them. But it's going to be a really fantastic festival. do book early if you want a place at any of those, and I hope to see you there.